University Challenge. Asking the questions, Amol Rajan.
Hello and welcome to University Challenge. Tonight, the second round of this year's competition comes to an end. Teams from UCL, the Open University, Bristol University, Darwin College, Cambridge, Imperial, Christ College, Cambridge and Queen's University, Belfast have all now qualified for the quarter-finals, and the winners of this match will take the last place alongside them. The losing team's journey will end here. The team from Warwick are here tonight off the back of an emphatic win over strong opposition from the University of East Anglia. Warwick were just too quick on the buzzer in that match for UEA to get much of a look in, particularly on questions about history and classical music. They also made light work of bonus rounds on US politics, the geography of Ukraine and the flora and fauna of various islands, but clearly don't have much time for brutalist architecture. Let's meet the team from Warwick once again.
Hello, my name is Nanya Govindarajan. I'm from Edgware in London and I'm studying engineering.
Hello, I'm Thomas Hart. I'm from a village called Miskin in the South Wales Valleys and I study maths.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Oscar Siddle. I'm from Islington in London and I'm also studying maths.
Hi, I'm Benjamin Watson. I'm from Amersham in Buckinghamshire and I'm studying PPE.
Oriel College, Oxford were one of only two teams in round one who came from behind to win their first match. Their opponents, Durham, took 7 of the first 10 starters, but Oriel's better conversion meant they never fell too far off the pace. And a few quick buzzers in the final minutes were enough to see them ahead at the gong. They answered particularly well on biochemistry, controversial statues and the Chagos archipelago, but looked a little bit lost when asked about insect anatomy. Let's meet the team from Oriel for the second time.
Hi, I'm Simon Tessine. I'm from East London and I'm studying biomedical science.
Hi, I'm Theo Sharkey. I'm from Walgrave near Reading in Berkshire and I'm studying history.
And their captain.
Hi, my name is Dan Kilburn. I'm from South Oxfordshire and I'm studying English.
Hi, I'm Tom Armstrong. I'm from the Wirral and I'm studying history and politics.
Very nice to see you all and your very bizarre mascots. They look as ready as you do. Should we get going? Good luck. This is for a place in the quarterfinals. Fingers and buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. In English ecclesiastical history, what single word can precede priory to refer to a religious establishment governed by a house or institution outside of England, usually France? In British law, this term is defined by the British Nationality Act 1981 as a person who is neither a Commonwealth citizen nor a British protected person nor a citizen of the Republic of Ireland and is commonly designated transient or resident.
Warwick Hart.
Alien?
It is alien, yes. Your bonuses, Warwick, are on Shakespeare and golf. In each case, I need a single word that completes a quotation. All 3 answers are also golfing terms. In Act 1 of Hamlet, what word is used in the sense of fresh or recent when Claudius says, though yet of Hamlet, our dear brother's death, the memory be what?
Green, maybe? Yeah, that's a golf term.
That's good, yeah. Green?
Yes. Referring to an area of a real tennis court, what word completes these lines from Henry V's speech to the French ambassadors? We will, in France, by God's grace, play a set, shall strike his father's crown into the... what? This word's use in both real tennis and golf reflects its broad meaning of risk or obstacle.
Rough? No, I don't think that.
The rhymed with set, didn't it?
Didn't have to rhyme, I don't know.
Bunker?
No, it's hazard. Finally, in Sonnet 18, what short word describes the winds that shake the darling buds of May?
Doesn't really make sense. Oh, maybe. That doesn't really make sense.
No, it's not going to be
Okay, we'll go back. Par?
No, it's rough. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, but summer's lease hath all too short a date. I won't do the whole thing. Right, fingers and buzzers, here's another starter question. It's a quote. I don't want to make films again. This film was supposed to be small, fun and unpretentious. Who the hell is really interested in this kind of introverted mirror aria? Those words of Ingmar Bergman refer to which of his films? Described by Thomas L. Sessa as the ultimate professional challenge for film critics, it centres on the complex relationship between an actress who mysteriously falls into a near catatonic state and...
Oriel Sharkey.
In a Glass Darkly.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. And the nurse charged with her care. The title in question refers to a concept in Jungian psychology.
Warwick Hart.
Persona.
It is Persona, yes. Your bonuses are 3 questions on an artwork. Painted between 1910 and 1928, the Slav epic is a series of 20 monumental canvases depicting episodes in Slavonic history and mythology by which artist, born in Moravia in 1860?
Moravia, that's what is now part of Czechia. Any Czech artists?
Dix.
No, that's Alphonse Mucha. Known as the Great, which ruler of the First Bulgarian Empire is the subject of the 4th painting in the series, subtitled The Dawn of Slav Literature? He helped drive the translation of Christian texts into Old Church Slavonic, and his court was a noted cultural centre.
Bulgarian leaders. There's a Casimir the Great, but I'm not sure if he's Bulgarian or not. That's a question. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Boris.
No, it's a Simeon. Simeon the First or Simeon the Great. The 9th painting of the series depicts which major figure of the Czech Reformation preaching in Prague's Bethlehem Chapel in 1412?
Jan Hus is the Czech reformer.
Hus.
Yes, it is. It's in Jan Hus. Yes, well done. Let's start the question. The Canadian doctors Balfour Mount and Paul Henteleft and the British nurse and social worker Cicely Saunders were pioneering figures in what branch of medicine? The latter founded the modern hospice care movement out of which this field developed.
Warwick Watson.
Palliative care.
Yes, it is palliative care. Well done for ending life care. Your 3 bonuses then, Warwick, are on kinematics. Assume that the motion of an object in a straight line is plotted as a line on a velocity time graph. What quantity relating to the object's motion may be obtained by calculating the area beneath the line between any 2 points in time?
Or is it displacement? Because it's velocity.
Same difference fundamentally.
Distance.
We were talking about a velocity time graph, so I was looking for a vector, but we'll take distance. It was displacement I was after. On the same graph, what quantity may be obtained by calculating the gradient of the line at any point?
Acceleration.
Yeah, acceleration.
Yes. The gradient of an acceleration time graph gives the rate of change of an object's acceleration. This is usually denoted by a lowercase letter j, standing for what 4-letter term? More generally, this word means a sudden, sharp movement.
Jerk.
It is jerks, yes, well done. Picture round now, and for your picture starter, you're going to see a description in French of a food item of French origin. For 10 points, identify the food.
Oriel Armstrong.
Croissant.
It is a croissant, well done. You saw a description in French of a croissant, and for your picture bonuses, I want, Oriel, for you to identify 3 more baked goods of French origin from description of them in French. First?
Ooh, a confection with 2 small cakes round.
This. What's the thing that in piles you get?
Oh, profiterole. Yeah, profiterole?
No, it's a Parisian macaron. Secondly?
That makes sense, actually.
Sirop de café.
Oh, no, that's coffee. Okay, anything I've got is tiramisu. Tiramisu?
No, that's an opera cake. And finally?
So it's long and it's got
So this is a
sweet, it's got cream.
this profiterole. No, it isn't. It's
No, it's, eclair. Yeah, eclair.
It is, well worked out, yes. Finger buzzers, here's another starter for 10. The memoir Down Below, the novel The Hearing Trumpet, and the short story The House of Fear, illustrated by Max Ernst, are among the...
Warwick Siddle.
Carrington.
It is Leonora Carrington, well done. Your bonuses, Warwick, are 3 questions on the contemporary Irish composer Gerald Barry. The Eternal Recurrence sets to music text by which German philosopher? The titular doctrine is set forth in his 1882 work, The Gay Science.
Nietzsche.
Yeah, Nietzsche.
Yes. Barry's 1977 work, Things That Gain by Being Painted, is a musical setting of translated words from which work by Sei Shonagon, a lady of the Japanese court born in about 966.
Okay, nominate Hart.
The Pillow Book.
Yes. 2011 saw the premiere of an opera by Barry adapted from which play of 1895? Barry's opera includes a duet titled Are Your Parents Living, sung by the characters Jack Worthing and Lady Bracknell.
So is this is it important to being honest? Or is it...
Yes, I think it's...
Okay, importance of being honest?
Yes, it is, yeah. Let's start a question now. A blue plaque in which city marks the Trident, described as the 1977 birthplace of the Ulster punk scene and mentioned in the song Alternative Ulster by Stiff Little Fingers?
Oriel Sharkey.
Belfast.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Situated on the southern shore of Belfast Lough, it gained city status in 2022 and shares its name with ports in the US state of Maine and in northwest Wales.
Warwick Hart.
Bangor.
It is Bangor, yep, and count it down. Your bonuses, Warwick, are on video games that are set primarily underwater. Give the title of each game from the description. First, a 2023 adventure RPG by Mint Rocket. Each game day, the titular player character must explore a mysterious underwater environment called the Giant Blue Hole to collect fish that he then helps serve in his friend's sushi restaurant in the evening.
I mean, it rings a vague bell, but I don't know.
I've heard of this, but I don't know what it is.
Subnautica.
No, it's Dave the Diver. Secondly, a 2018 survival game by Unknown Worlds, which begins with the player character crash landing into the ocean of an alien planet. Gameplay centres on underwater exploration, with the player looking for materials and information that will help them get... Yes. Finally, a 2007 first-person shooter by 2K Games, set in the sprawling underwater city of Rapture, founded by Megalomania...
Bioshock.
Yes, Bioshock is correct. Fingers on buzzers, here's another start for 10. Plenty of time, Oriel, so we can get going with this one. In biochemistry, serine, receptor tyrosine, and cyclin dependent can all be followed by what word to give
Oriel Tessin.
Kinase.
Kinase is correct, well done. Your bonuses are on the names of cities in the multilingual Austro-Hungarian Empire. All were in the territory of the Hungarian crown, but are now located outside Hungary. Located in the south of the former Hungarian lands, what is the name used in modern English for the city known in Hungarian as Újvidék and historically in German as Neustadt?
New. Is it new something? Or
In the south. Could be somewhere in Croatia.
Yes. It could be like Dubrovnik.
yeah, okay. Dubrovnik.
No, it's Novi Sad in modern Serbia. Located in the east of pre-1918 Hungary, what is the name used in modern English for the city known in Hungarian as Kolozsvár and in German historically as Klausenberg?
So a castle.
This is what's the spa town, the Czech spa town.
Oh.
No, that's Carlsbad, sorry, no.
Oh, something to keep. Clausen, so was that Chris? Or
It could be like Cluj, actually, in Romania.
nominate you?
Yeah.
Nominate Sharky.
Cluj.
Yes, in modern Romania. Well worked out. What is the name used in modern English to refer to the city known in Hungarian as Pozsony and historically in German as Pressburg?
Will this be Poznan in Poland?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poznan. Yeah. Poznan.
No, it's Bratislava in modern Slovakia. Let's start the question. Associated with dangerous working conditions and high mortality and named after the capital of a South African province, which diamond mine is colloquially known as...
Warwick Hart.
Kimberley.
It is the Kimberley mine. Well done. Your bonuses are on the torch complex of vertically transmitted infections. The NHS recommends that pregnant women take precautions when looking after pet cats to avoid the transmission of what parasitic infection? It is part of the torch complex.
Toxoplasmosis. I mean, I have no idea.
Toxoplasmosis.
Yes. What virus does the letter C in torch represent? Related to the herpes virus, it can cause jaundice, microcephaly, and low birth weight in babies who are infected in the womb.
What causes jaundice?
See.
I think.
I don't know.
Sciatica.
That begins with an S.
Crucially, it doesn't begin with C. Cytomegalovirus. And finally, what virus of the torch complex causes an itchy reddish rash from which it takes its name?
Yeah.
Measles, mumps,
TOR.
rubella.
We haven't heard. So what's the last?
Does rubella cause a rash?
It's German measles. I don't
maybe.
know. Do you have any idea?
Yeah, I think it might be.
Okay, rubella.
Yes, rubella is correct. Music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear a piece of rock and roll music. For 10 points, I want you to give me the 3-word title of the song.
Well, please don't ask me what's Oriel Armstrong.
All shook up.
All shook up. Well done. Yes, it is. You heard All Shook Up by Elvis Presley, his first UK #1 single. That song was an Elvis original written by Otis Blackwell, but many of Elvis's other hit songs had been previously recorded by other artists. And for your music bonuses, you're going to hear the original recordings of songs that would later be notably recorded by Elvis. This time, name the singer in each case. First for 5 points.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
One of these will be Arthur Crudup. I don't know if... I doubt this is the one, but it's worth a shot.
Do you have any other thoughts? Arthur Crudup.
Come on.
Arthur Crudup.
No, it's Big Mama Thornton. Secondly?
Well, it's one for the money.
Carl Perkins.
Carl Perkins.
Yep, with Blue Suede Shoes in 1956. And finally?
Little Richard.
Little Richard.
Tutti Frutti, 1957. Well done. First up the question. What kind of structure provides the title for a 1928 poem whose narrator says, "I leave both faith and pride to young upstanding men"? A journey to another such structure is the subject of a narrative poem by Robert Browning, which has a title taken from a line in King Lear.
Oriel Sharkey.
Castle.
No. You may not confer. Buzz if you want.
Warwick Civil.
Church.
No, it's Tower. Is it The Tower by W.B. Yeats? Let's start the question. Which radioactive chemical element was first convincingly produced in 1940 by bombarding bismuth with alpha particles? It has no stable or long-lived isotopes, and it appears in the periodic table below iodine.
Oriel Tassim.
Astatine.
Yes, well done. Your bonuses then, Oriel, are 3 questions on French monarchism. Following the removal of King Charles X from the throne in the July Revolution of 1830, what term has been used by the monarchist faction that supports the claim of the senior line of the House of Bourbon to the throne of France?
Will this be the Orleanists?
I think it's Orleanists. Yeah.
Orleanists. Like Orlean. Yeah. Orleanists.
No, it's the Legitimists.
Okay.
The July Revolution saw the so-called citizen king, Louis Philippe, accede to the throne. What name is given to his supporters and those that support the claims of the junior branch of the House of Bourbon to which he belonged?
This is the Orleanists.
Orleanists.
Yes. What name is given to those who support the restoration of the autocratic power of the family who ruled the First and Second French empires?
Bonapartist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bonapartist.
Yes. Another starting question. In a 2023 Washington Post article, which planned urban area in Britain was referred to as a deliberate mashup of architectural styles, all looking to the past? Its own website describes it as an urban extension to the Dorset county town of Dorchester.
Warwick Watson.
Poundbury.
Yes, Poundbury, the brainchild of King Charles III. 3 questions for you, Warwick, on trickster animals in folklore. Name one of the 2 animals identified by Claude Levi-Strauss as stock trickster characters in Native American folklore. He connected their trickster status with the fact that both animals are scavengers and therefore mediate between
Kitty.
life and death.
Kitty.
Yes, the other one is a raven. Originating from the Akan word for spider, what is the name of the character connected with stories, knowledge, wisdom and trickery who figures in a number of...
Anansi.
Yes. Thought also to have originated from West African oral traditions. Which animal in African-American folklore is assigned the trickster role? In stories, he frequently outwits larger animals like the bear, the fox and the wolf.
Okay, Brer Rabbit.
It is Brer Rabbit. Well done. Let's start a question. What short word appears first in Edward Thomas's poem Adlestrop and Virginia Woolf's To the Lighthouse? It is also, after frequent repetition, the last word in Molly Bloom's soliloquy.
Work hard.
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is, yes. Well done. Your bonuses are 3 questions on the Italian-born academic and activist Silvia Federici. Along with Selma James and others, Federici was a co-founder in 1972 of the IWFHC. This is an international campaign for wages for what activity signified by the letter H of the initialism?
Housework, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's housework.
Okay, housework.
Correct. Along with the which character?
Nominate Watson.
Caliban.
Blimey, alrighty. Yes. The term primitive accumulation is the title of Section 8 of what influential multi-volume work published from 1867?
Capital, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's long.
Yeah, that's capital. Yeah. Das Kapital.
Yes, well done. Now, let's start a question now. Recent books by Benjamin Lipscomb and Claire McCool and Rachel Wiseman both discuss how a group of 4 female British philosophers active from the mid-20th century, quote, revolutionised ethics and brought philosophy back to life. Name any one.
Warwick Watson.
Philippa Foot.
Philippa Foot is one of the 4. Yes, well done. Your bonuses are 3 questions on Indian physicists. Born in pre-partition Lahore in 1910, who shared the 1983 Nobel Prize for his studies of the structure and evolution of the stars? The limit for the maximum mass of a stable white dwarf star is named after him.
Nominate Hart.
Chandrasekhar.
Yes. Born in Southeast India, who won the 1930 Nobel Prize for demonstrating the scattering of light by molecules, a phenomenon now named after him?
Raman.
Yes. Which Indian physicist worked alongside Albert Einstein to establish a fundamental aspect of quantum mechanics, now referred to as BE statistics?
Bose.
Yes, it is. Bose, well done. Picture round now, and for your picture starter, you're going to see a bridge. For 10 points, name the engineer who designed it.
Warwick Hart.
Telford.
No. Oriel?
Oriel Sharkey.
Brunel.
It is Brunel, yes. This is, of course, the Clifton Suspension Bridge. For your picture starter, you saw the Clifton Suspension Bridge, which was, of course, designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Your picture bonuses will be 3 more works of engineering by Brunel. First for 5 points, name the county where this train tunnel is located.
God.
This could be Buckinghamshire.
Sure. Buckinghamshire.
No, it's Wiltshire, this is a box tunnel. Secondly, name the town where this bridge can be found.
This actually looks like
It looks
Berkshire.
familiar.
So maybe Swindon.
Swindon, yeah. Any thoughts? No. Swindon.
It's the Maidenhead Bridge in Maidenhead. And finally, give the name of this ship.
Isn't this the...
The Great Britain was one of his. The SS Great Britain.
yeah, I've been there.
Go for it.
SS Great Britain.
Yes, it is. Another starting round now. Named after a Greek god, what term in geology refers to the earliest eon of geological time?
Oriel Sharkey.
Hadean.
Aiden's right, well done. Your bonuses are not, Oriel, are 3 questions on the 20th century architectural historian Sir John Summerson. In 1935, Summerson published a biography of which architect of the Georgian era? His achievements include the development of Regent's Park and the remodelling of the Royal Pavilion in Brighton.
Maybe John Soane.
Nominate Sharkey.
Soane.
No, it was Nash. For almost 40 years, Summerson served as curator of a museum in Lincoln's Inn Fields. It was the former home of which neoclassical architect noted for work on the Bank of England and the Dulwich Picture Gallery?
Soame.
Soane.
Soane.
I'm so sorry, we've got to take the answer you gave, which was Soame, and I think you knew it was actually Sir John Soane. Bad luck. Summerson's Architecture in Britain, 1530 to 1830, was an influential volume in the Pelican History of Art, a series established in 1945 by which German-born architectural historian?
Pevsner.
Nominate Sharkey.
Pevsner.
Is correct, well done. Another starter question. Joint winner of the 1904 Nobel Prize in Literature, the philologist and poet Frédéric Mistral was a leading figure in the literary renaissance of what language, closely related to Catalan?
Warwick Watson.
Basque.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. You can hear a bit more of the question, but you may not confer. Closely related to Catalan, but now widely displaced by French.
Oriel Sharkey.
Occitan.
It is well done, yeah. Your bonuses are on a religious figure. The Interior Castle and The Way of Perfection are among the mystical writings of which 16th century saint? In an autobiography, this person describes being stabbed by an angel with a golden spear.
When was Augustine?
It's not
Earlier
Augustine.
than that, yeah.
Um,
15th century saint. Could be
Sebastian.
let's say Ignatius. I don't know.
Ignatius. Yeah, Ignatius.
No, it was Teresa of Avila. The Order of Carmelites, founded by St. Teresa, are identified by what specific adjective, meaning that they do not wear shoes? It is also used of the Order of Franciscans, founded by Peter of Alcantara.
I'm just saying barefoot, but that's just a basic term.
I think it's barefooted.
We happy with it? Anything else? No? Barefooted?
No, it's discalced. The episode of Teresa being pierced by the spear is depicted in a work by which Baroque sculptor, who also designed the piazza in front of St. Peter's in Rome?
Baroque. It could be Cellini.
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 Yeah.
Cellini.
No, it's Bernini. 3 minutes to go. Let's start the question. So named for a series of treaties that established their relationship to the British Empire, the Trucial States.
Warwick Siddle.
United Arab Emirates.
Is correct, yes. Your bonuses are 3 questions on a poetic adjective. What songbird is the title figure of the Thomas Hardy poem that begins, I leant upon a coppice gate when frost was spectre grey?
Any ideas at all?
Songbird.
Songbird.
Is the lark songbird?
Maybe, I don't know. Right.
Lark.
No, that's the darkling thrush. In a poem first published in 1867, who wrote about a darkling plain swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight where ignorant armies clash by night?
Oh, that's famous. Arms clash by night.
It's ringing a bell.
From
67.
Tennyson.
Tennyson was around then. I can't think
Come
of
on.
better.
Tennyson.
No, I'll tell you, it's Matthew Arnold from Dover Beach. The words "darkling, I listen" opens the 6th stanza of which of Keats's odes, in which the narrator confesses that I have been half in love with easeful death.
Grecian urn, or is it?
Ode to Autumn, Ode to Aphrodite,
Grecian urn is
Ode
Keats.
to... Grecian, yeah, but I don't think it's that.
Come on.
Ode to Autumn.
Autumn.
No, it's to a nightingale. Let's start the question. This is a quote. We may well win the Ashes, but we may very well lose a Dominion. School teacher...
Oriel Sharkey.
Body line.
No, bad luck, you lose 5 points. School teacher Rockley Wilson said those words in 1932 on hearing that which of his former pupils would captain England in Australia. England did win the Ashes, and the political status quo continued despite an exchange of angry telegrams following England's use of so-called bodyline tactics.
Warwick Siddle.
Hutton.
No, it was Douglas Jardine. Bad luck, Theo. I think you knew your cricket history well enough, but you're just slightly too quick. Meanings of what short word include both of these? In vector calculus, a type of differential operator defined as the cross product of the del operator and a vector field, and in strength training, an exercise...
Warwick Hart.
Curl.
It is curl, yes. Your bonuses then were for 3 questions on scientists who gave their names to pathogens. Born in 1879, which US scientist gave his name to the first virus known to cause cancer? In this case, he found that injection of this virus into chickens resulted in the development of a sarcoma.
I mean, I have no idea.
Hodgkin's lymphoma.
I don't know. Do we have anything better, though? That's the question.
Hodgkin's.
No, it's Francis Peyton Rouse. The Swiss-born bacteriologist Alexandra Yersin co-discovered the microorganism responsible for which disease of major historical import? The genus of this microorganism was named after him.
It's Yersinia pestis, so it's the Black Plague.
Okay, the Black Plague.
Yep, or bubonic plague, yeah. Named after a pioneer of antiseptic surgery, what genus of gram-positive rod-shaped bacteria most commonly infects people?
Listeria?
Yes, it is. Let's start the question. Following the signing of the 1830 Indian Removal Act, the Cherokee, Chickasaw and Creek peoples...
Warwick Siddle.
Oklahoma.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Were among those who were forced to relocate to land west of the Mississippi. By what name has this forced resettlement...
Oriel Armstrong.
The Trail of Tears.
It is the Trail of Tears. Well done. 3 questions on ancient history. Sometimes compared to Machiavelli, the ancient author Chanakya is traditionally credited with the Artha Shastra, a political treatise written in what classical language?
Sanskrit.
Yes, Chanakya was born, and at the gong, Oriel College Oxford have 110 and Warwick University have 215. Guys, that's such bad luck because you just were a little bit late to get going on that, and it was just the first 5 minutes to let you down, but after that you were so unbelievably impressive. But that means we're going to have to say goodbye to you, and I'm so sorry. We've loved having you. Thank you so much. And you beat to a team who put in a fantastic performance. I mean, to get over 200 at this stage of the competition is terrific, and it means we're going to see you and your strange collection of mascots, I suspect, again. And I hope you can join us next time for the start of the quarter-final stage. But until then, it is goodbye from Oriel College Oxford.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Warwick University.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.